I'm sitting in the combine and the fire's right here. Oh my gosh, it was so close to coming to get her. Holy crap. Whole field's on fire.
Out here with a tractor and a pick just to get this off before it gets into that telephone.
I don't know if we got a combine. I don't know if you can get a disc.
Lowews are out here now.
I can get a manure spreader here right now. We'll do that. Okay. But that's gonna go fast though.
Yeah, it is. It's super dry.
If they can kind of slow it down, we can stop it. You know, is that road blocked off that way, Eric?
I don't know if it is or not. I doubt it.
Oh shoot.
Then I'll have, is it blocked off on that corner?
Oh no.
Okay, I'll have my spreader come in that way. So this fire started by a neighbor burning some trash, and there was an aerosol can inside of there that exploded and threw out a bunch of fire into the cornfield. And it hasn't rained in almost weeks around here. Everything was so dry, it immediately started a fire so big he couldn't put it out with a shovel or a hose. Had to call 911. We had a couple fire departments respond, and we heard the sirens go down the road, and we're just like, I wonder what's on fire. And then we kind of followed them, and Holly said, I think it's our combine. Our combine's on fire in the field. And as she got closer and closer, she realized it wasn't on fire, but it was the field the combine was in, and it was getting close to the combine. So Holly jumps in the combine, it gets it out of the way, and then as we were trying to put the fire out, she started to combine some corn to give the fire a fire break, so it could not take the whole standing field of corn. And you can see there's different hot spots still starting around here. And we were hauling manure at a field close by, and I had an idea. If the fire department could just hold the fire off, we could stop it, because we have so much more gallons coming out, and that manure would just coat all of the corn stalks and keep it from spreading anymore, because this stuff just kept starting back up out of nowhere. We'd go up to it, try to stomp it out, and then it would just fire up next few feet over. If the fire department wouldn't have got there, we probably would have lost the whole field and a combine. So I'm glad that they showed up. This was a pretty scary deal. You felt so out of control. And it was like 30-mile-an-hour winds, I think. It was pretty windy, and that's what was a perfect storm of super dry, and the wind just took it and blew it. So here's our first spreader coming on the scene here. And I felt really good when that manure started coming out, and I knew it was not going to make it past that line. This manure spreader holds 7,300 gallons, and I just hoped it was enough to go around the perimeter of it once before we ran out. And it did. It went around. Here you go.
This is cool.
We told Holly to start a little bit away from the edge because we did not want her to be trapped into a fire. See, a little bit more is coming up right there. Definitely didn't want the combine to catch on fire. And you can see all the other volunteer guys sitting on the road waiting in case something bad happened. Even the neighbor brought his manure spreader over to help us. We've never really had a situation like this before with the whole field catching on fire. But I think if it ever happened again, we're definitely going to have a manure spreader get there as soon as we can, because it worked great. You're late.
Wait, I was in the middle of Holland. You're surprised I got here as fast. I got here fast.
That was pretty crazy. How that was. See this wind right now? It was cooking right across there. I wish I would have had a picture of the smoke.
What's up, Blister?
You missed out.
I always do.
It was pretty cool.
Always miss out.
First time I was here and you weren't.
Oh, congratulations.
That's pretty fun.
So anyways, the one row I picked to try to cut through if they were gonna, how bad, I didn't, because see, when I jumped in the combine to take off, the corn had started up. So I was trying to hurry up and cut across so then when the manure showed
Well,
up,
did you let the corn warm
through.
up before you started it?
The corn?
Yeah. Start it up.
The combine was running for a while. What do you mean? I don't understand what you're asking. I was a little frazzled. My whole harvest was going up in flames.
Literally.
But you know what, Clayton? God was looking out for us, because if we wouldn't have gotten all this done, I think we would have a sadder story to tell over there.
That's true.
So
I was kind of hoping they did burn down.
Yeah.
those hills.
If you would have got that done, it would have got away.
you would have had to do this.
I was almost like, all right, you know, oh no, we lost it. Shucks. Oh, I just got a discount later. Darn. Well, if you want to combine, hey.
Hey, that's all.
Listen,
Listen.
I can do a lot
that's
of things,
bold.
but that over there, that is like the top 5 that I hate doing every year. That is like,
Are you worried about sliding sideways?
oh yeah.
When you get heavy,
Oh, yeah.
when you get heavy, you start going.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you're
is
drifting
one
the whole
or
row.
0 4-wheel drive?
It's 0
One.
4-wheel drive because it doesn't work right now.
It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
Because when I tried to engage on that,
I had to drop it in first.
You know what?
Go up.
It's probably that circuit board that's got green on
Yeah,
it.
it probably is, but just because you looked at it, now it's broke.
Anyways, it's not.
Just put it in first gear though when you're on the hill,
Yeah, like
so you're not whining it.
That is.
It's
You know, all the way forward, backwards. I mean.
backwards.
So all the time, every time I try it, when you have it in road gear and then I try to get it in field gear,
You got to be.
I'm always in neutral. I can never.
You got to be
find it in
flat.
between. I'm always like. I'm like, sorry, girl. Back it off.
No,
and
I think
play
it's the solenoid for the 4-wheel drive hydraulics deal. Oh, solenoid.
I don't
Thing is,
know.
I had
think
it
it's the
work.
whole system.
I had it work.
I think
and
it's
then
the
it
whole
wouldn't-
system.
I just want to say you just never know what's gonna happen when you wake up in the morning on a farm.
I know, like, of course it's freaking over here. I thought it was like the new houses.
Yeah, right.
When I drove
I-
past, I'm like,
That'd
oh,
be
a new
nice.
house on fire. That's kind of cool.
I didn't want to. Oh, man.
Further.
Like, no, it's not cool. It's my stuff. I mean, I'm glad everybody's okay.
Well,
Back
who
to
would have
it.
thought manure would have saved the day?
I know, right? I thought
And that's no crap.
and I thought manure burned.
Yeah, the gases do.
That's what I thought. I thought it
Methane
would
will,
burn.
but that's not.
No, you got enough fiber and digestive acids.
The organic material of it, because it's an organic material.
It's kind of like reverse napalm. Yeah, it's an unflammable stuff that like coats everything.
I can't believe how warm it is.
It's like fire retardant
Being freezing.
Almost like sweat.
stuff.
I know. So like, yeah, look, I should have a t-shirt.
Born to operate, forced to farm. Ohio State.
Here is the field after we got the rest of the corn off to make sure that all the fire was out. So we finished the field, and they are still hauling manure on there just to make sure we got no other flare-ups. Could have been a lot worse, especially if the wind was blowing the other way back toward the houses. But we didn't really lose any corn at all. And all of this corn is still standing. What do you say, buddy? What do you say? Pretty scary day, wasn't it? You know, I might try to put this in a fire extinguisher. Maybe you'll see me on Shark Tank someday.